And Anthony Davis, growing up in the rough south side of Chicago, because of the violence, his father didn't let him venture to the playground. Instead, he built a basketball court in the backyard. This young man has come a long way.
Anthony Davis. And Davis stayed around the game in grade school.
Man, so what's up, y'all niggas, man? You know how it is. It's your boy Sin City in the motherfucking game, man. First video shit. You know how you rockin'. You gonna have to go ahead and do this shit.
No good on the second.
Yeah, that.
New Orleans is still a relatively young team, but they play with the maturity, I think, Clark, that's beyond their years.
You know, Kevin, the average age for them last year was just over 25 years old, and the youngest team in the West, actually, to make it to the playoff last year.
Man.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
And for the Pelicans, part of why they look so mature is how they protect leads. I mean, rarely giving away points for free and knowing how to close out games.
Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Double team on Holiday. So it's the Pelicans now. Fires from the line. Here's Hushit, and that one is stuffed right through.
And putting in the work on the boards, and it's paying off with chances like that.
And G.A., he does put in the work. You're right. It's why he's on the finishing end of one putback slam after another.
Well, his effort has never been a question mark. He is an incredibly self-motivated player.
That's good. Love's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And you know, guys, the Pelicans only lost 5 games last year where they led going into the fourth quarter. They won 38 when entering the fourth quarter with the lead. That's very mature basketball for a team that's as young as they are.
Assist goes to quarter 2, and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's T, and that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession. Here's Curry with the 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Yeah, and that one's good.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here. All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force of this run.
And the points are starting to add up in a hurry, especially when you're giving up those looks from deep.
Holiday goes in. 3-pointer, Pondexter. The Warriors pull it in. And it's the Warriors on the break.
Reverberation throughout the entire building on that one.
It sure did. Up high and down hard on the windmill flush.
And how about the impact that's going to have on your team? You can imagine how much adrenaline starts to flow through the veins after that one.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnovers. And guys, as remarkable as Steph Curry's offensive game is, I think what's underrated is how he competes on the defensive end of the floor. I mean, not the strongest nor most explosive player, but he continues with activity and plays with tremendous effort.
Holiday's gone 50% so far. 2 of 4 shooting. A minute 42 left to play here in the second quarter. To the wing right side. And that one's good. Love's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Clearly, they've been the hotter team here in the first half.
Well, they've been grit and grind, working for those high percentage shots, and quite honestly, it's paid off for him. His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. Just hasn't been able to get it going.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
For New Orleans, they've gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. One guy who's been getting it done is T.
He's dialed in from long range. They got to stay in his hip pocket and deny him the catch.
And guys, you talk about ascended stars in the NBA, none brighter than Steph Curry, the leading vote getter for the All-Star game a season ago. But what I love, he doesn't let it go to his head. I mean, he remains grounded and focused on winning.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Guys, over that